So day 2 yesterday was we finished with moderate success. Would you say?
Yeah, it ran. It was a little wheezy on startup, but I think part of the wheeze, if you're mechanically inclined and you listen to this car and we go to fire it up for the first time, you will hear it's a little bit wheezy on the start. But I think the issue there is because of the way the variable valve timing works in this car with the cam adjuster. That was the wheezing you were hearing was because the timing is not necessarily off, but hydraulically speaking, with no oil in the tensioners do need to get oil pressure to set them correctly so that the timing is correct, because if the tensioner is one way or another, it fucks with the cam timing. So, sorry, fire trucks. Fire trucks with the cam timing. That's a new word for me. Fire trucks. It FTs the cam timing. Sounds like,
yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So anyways,
good word.
So, but it does run. Today, we're going to try and get it for an MOT roughly around about 3 o'clock. The time is now coming up for 8 o'clock. So we have a lot to do in little time. And that's in Bury, so that's what, 45 minutes away?
Yeah, almost an hour, I would say, from here. So
a good test drive. We will be bringing something with a tow rope.
Yeah, and we will film that as well. So
we won't. Hopefully, we won't be filming us towing it back somewhere.
Yeah.
Because if we are towing it anywhere, it's going to be fucking Red Lodge scrapyard.
Okay. Good. All right. So just quickly run through what we need to do to get this basically on the road.
So today we will be attaching the exhaust, running the belt. We will be vacuuming down the cooling system, and then obviously filling it up. We'll have some run time. We did bring the Autologic with us. So we can go in and we can watch a bit of data stream. The air mass meter, it was throwing a code for air mass film sensor yesterday.
Okay.
Possibly it's bad. More than likely it's going to be bad, but we're going to pull it, clean it, see if we can do some good with it that way. Put covers back on, although I will leave the lower covers off. We always like to run them for a little bit. Check, make sure there's no leaks, no funny issues there. So yeah, I mean that's really kind of it at this point. And of course it'll be nice today because I get to go see my mate Tony, who owns the MOT shop up in Bury, who is a hell of a good dude. So AJ Palmer is the plug there in Bury St Edmunds. If you need any work done and you're in that area, go and see Tony. The dude is FT, which actually does not mean fire truck. It means something
tight?
Titties.
Oh yes.
Effing titties.
Titties and beer. Right, let's do this.
Sounds like a hairdresser's shop. No more hairdresser jokes.
Mate, that's alright.
Perfect.
Is it blowing or not? No? That's alright. Then it shouldn't be an MOT fail if it's not.
That actually does sound sweet. That motor sounds reasonable.
Sounds good.
It's a little ticky, but to be fair,
What's that?
Haven't had the RPM.
What's that ticking sound? Should we take it to Snetterton?
Yes.
Yes?
Absolutely. Give me another excuse to come back home. Sounds good. Done. I liked it better last night, though.
Yeah, it sounded like a race car last night, didn't it?
Are you pleased?
Yes. So far, so good.
I'd say, because if you're not, I really don't give a shit.
Cheers, buddy. So the reverse lights don't work, but this will be the first movement that we experience. Yep. I trust in your work.
I don't. Give them brakes, it don't work out.
It's a bit warm in here, mate.
Just a little bit.
But
it runs. And I have it turned on hot because I want to make sure the cooling system is burnt.
It's good. Mate! You're a fucking legend!
I'm just an idiot. Nothing else to do today.
Brakes feel alright. Oh, what was that? You hear it? Ooh.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not engine related.
It's not?
No. What, that ticket noise?
When we brake?
That.
Yeah, what is that?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know.
Mate, I thought you were a mechanic.
Bitch? Really? Oh my god. Wow.
Mate, you've changed.
You're one of those people, aren't you? Don't you have a computer? You can just plug it in.
Can't
And
you
it'll tell you exactly what's wrong with it.
Mate, it's a little bit warm in here.
Oh fuck.
I know you miss Florida weather, but Jesus. Yeah, what is that? It is on drive though.
That's your exhaust. Oh, go on!
Ooh!
Damn it! I was hoping to see an accident. But
No,
you got your fucking turn signal on, you knob end.
Yeah, to be fair, mate. Thanks, dude.
You're very welcome, man. Honestly, I'm glad that I could do it.
Let's not run over that dog.
Or the guy who owns it.
No. Extra points. Hi.
They just, what is it with people? They just
Miserable fuckers.
You wave at them, you're not driving like a dickhead.
I'm trying. It's because we're driving a sports car, mate.
It's a Boxster, it's not a...
Shut.
It is.
It's a Boxster. So, the Boxster is back on the road. I'm following Douglas, as you can see. He's driving it just to make sure everything's okay. But we had a little test drive earlier, as you could see on the video, and everything was okay. Sounded all right. Exhaust seems to be making a funny noise, especially under braking. But everything else is looking good. But yeah, very excited to have it back on the road and running. I think Douglas has done a bloody great job. I think what we need to remember is that he's come over here literally as soon as he was off the plane. I've dragged him to go and pick up this engine. He's brought 2 bags worth of tools with him, so he's not used to working in his normal environment where he's got access to everything. Also, the cars over here are so much more rotten and rusty that it makes everything just that little bit harder to do. So yeah, I really appreciate all of the work that he's done. It's just unbelievable, but it makes you really understand sometimes how much is involved when you're doing all of this work, specifically an engine rebuild. We're going to go through later on. We're going to sit down and go through, we're going to tot up the total number of hours that it took to do the whole job, including to go and fetch the engine. We're also going to summarize the costs of doing this. We'll also try and take into consideration what, you know, the labor costs would have been as well. Fortunately for me, Douglas, he's a legend. All I had to do was pay for his flights to come over. So what a lad. Saved my life, really did. But you know, that car still, despite all of these favours, that car still now probably owes me about £8,000. So, you know, it's been an expensive experiment for sure. You know, buying a Boxster for under £5,000, can you do it? Absolutely not. But anyway, we'll see how it goes, and yeah, we'll catch up later and give you an update on how things are how much it's all cost and how long it's all taken. Hello, mate.
I think that's slightly illegal.
How's it feeling? Good?
It's alright.
Yeah?
Brakes are doing a lot, man.
Sweet. MOT time. So
Success.
we
It
have
runs.
a MOT pass certificate. Well done, mate.
As Dad would say, green is always very, very good. No, I'm joking.
Green is good. Green is good.
Green is good. Green is always good.
No advisories either. No advisories. So yeah. But as I said earlier, we're going to now run you by the costs, the total cost of the job.
Yeah. Lots
Cool.
of money.
Yeah. AJ Palmer's a very good place to get your MOT done.
Yeah. Best place in Bury.
Best place in Bury. Go.
Damn right.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.